my dad driving up here in his red Cavalier with the box trailer. Really, we were nobodies, you know, and I was only 8 years old, so. Dad spent all week in his off time from work preparing the car and making it look stunning for the race weekend. Ken and I come and destroy it. I was out playing, I was a kid.
This is where your career started. Now, I used to come here and race 14 years before you were even born, so this track has a lot of history. This is sort of the Silverstone, what it, you know, to cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I remember my first races here, and the place has changed so much. They've done such a great job with it. But the track is still the original track.
When you look back in your karting career and compare it to where you are today in Formula One, do you have that same sort of warm feeling and passion for the early days?
I do. Karting days are the best, you know. You're bombing around, you think you're going fast, and then all these guys in faster karts fly past you out of nowhere and just give you a heart attack. But anyways, one guy hit me on the inside into turn 1, and I went flying off into the wall. Smashed my helmet in my face on the steering wheel. Nose was bleeding and everything, and this was the day before the first race that I was going to do. I got pushed around a lot when I was young, but I gave just as much back.
We should get out there, and I should show you some of my skills.
You've not been in touch with Nico recently, have you?
No. What do you think, I'm part of a hit squad going to take you out?
Maybe, I've got to be careful.
But I've been really focused.
Oh, yeah?
And I want to see if I can sort of, you know, still
Let's
mix some moves with
Let's do it, yeah.
Should we go and get a kit on?
That'd be cool, yeah, let's go.
So Lewis, this is where it all began. Let's try and reenact the old karting magic.
Not too bad for an old man, huh?
Oh, I'm wide.
After you. Where are you going?
Whoa, thank you.
I've always been known as a late breaker. And it's because my dad used to go and stand at the side of where we brake, and he would see where the top drivers were braking. And then he would go a few more meters later, and he'd make me brake there. There used to be a pond, and I was often in that pond while I was learning to brake late.
Try and grab his bumper. Oh, I think he's going to cut back on me. I think I've kind of lost it a little bit.
Come on, drive, man! David nearly crashed.
And he's off. How are you, kids? You're very well behaved. Do you know who this is? Is that Lewis Hamilton?
Yep.
Anyway.
Now, one thing that you probably don't know, or you may know, is that Lewis Hamilton used to go to your school.
How you guys doing?
Lewis Hamilton? Of course, with your gloves on, you can't make a noise, can you?
You all live in Stevenage?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I live down Petrie Way.
Petrie Way? That's where I used to live. Petrie Way. So you just walk through the park to school?
Yeah.
I just remember being with Nico, and we would just always be talking about, you know, just how cool it'd be one day to be teammates in Formula 1. That'd be crazy. And we talked about boats, and we talked about all these things and what we'd call our boats, and it was just all a fantasy at the time, you know.
When was your first race?
My first race was here. Yeah, I think it was in 1993, so I'm quite old now. But that was when I was your age. I was 8 years old.
Yeah, can anyone imagine being 29 years old? Does that seem really old?
Or 47.
You just added 4 years to me. I'm 43.
I'm sorry, man.
No, but...
It's quite crazy just to come here and see people get in for the first time, and the difference between some of them. You know, some of the girls are going for it. Some of some of the boys are a little bit more timid, and then some of them are going really quick. One of them nearly overtook you.
He did. He threw it down my inside into the first corner, which surprised me.
Who's been your toughest competitor so far?
Good question.
My toughest competitor so far, oh, well, Fernando Alonso, who I raced with years ago. He's still in Formula 1 now. He drives for Ferrari. I think he was probably my toughest adversary. Yeah.
Moving to British Grand Prix, same as any other Grand Prix, or is that
No,
one that
Silverstone Grand Prix is particularly special. Naturally, because it's your home Grand Prix, it's your home crowd, and the heritage and history of motorsports in the UK. I remember winning my first Grand Prix there, and the trophy you get, the gold trophy. I mean, it's got all the drivers that have won in that Grand Prix, and that was an unbelievable feeling. I'll never forget that.
From karting to Formula 1.
It's heaven, man. We've known each other for a long time, haven't we?
I've known you since you were that size.
I know.
Some of these guys are bigger than you were.
I bet when I was that small, you were like, he's not coming for my job.
That was the only time you probably looked up to me.
Yeah, I was hopefully coming to take David's place.
No, I still looked up to you, don't worry.